Welcome back to Easy Chemistry by Vennela. Today is the Part 4 NTPC Assistant Chemist Trainee questions. So let's begin. In Thermite process, the metal used as a reducing agent is nickel, zinc, sodium, aluminium. Which one? Aluminium. Because it reduces metal oxides like iron oxide into molten metal while turning into aluminum oxide and release large amount of heat So correct option is aluminum. Fourth one is the correct one. Next question. According to Newland's law of octaves, which element in the repetition of the first element in the periodic table? Oxygen, nitrogen, chlorine, sulfur. Newland's law of octaves elements are arranged in increasing order of their atomic mass. Every eighth element has properties similar to first elements. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen. This is the numbering. So here eighth element is oxygen. So correct option is oxygen. First option is the correct one. Next question. Which of the following is not isoelectronic with O2 minus? Which is not isoelectronic? O2 minus is here first one N3 minus. How many? Nitrogen atomic number 7 plus 3 minus, that is plus. So 10 electrons. Next Na plus sodium atomic number 11 minus 1. So 10 electrons. F minus 9 plus 1, 10 electrons. Titanium 22 minus 1, 21 electrons. So this is not isoelectronic with oxygen. How many electrons oxygen is? 8 plus 2, 10 electrons. These three are isoelectronic with oxygen. Our question is not isoelectronic. So titanium. Fourth option is the correct one. Next question. Phenol is treated with bromine water and shaken well. The white precipitate formed during the process is. First of all, this reaction is electrophilic aromatic substitution. Here OH minus act as a strong activating at ortho and para position. Next, phenol, that reaction with bromine to form product like this. And 3HBr. This is 2, 4, 6 tribromo phenol. It is white precipitate. So correct option is 2, 4, 6 tribromo phenol. Second option is the correct one. Next question. The volume of water to be added to 100 centimeter cube of 0.5 H2SO4 to get decinormal concentration is. Decinormal. How much? 0.1. Dilution formula. What is the dilution formula? N1V1 is equal to N2V2. Here already given N1 is equal to 0.5. V1 is equal to 100 centimeter cube. N2 is equal to 0.1. So you have to find out V2. Substitute in this formula 0.5 into 100, that is equal to 0.5 into V2. V2 is equal to 50 by 0.1, that is 500 centimeter cube. In this question, volume of water to be added. This is the final one. Volume of water added, that is equal to V2 minus V1. V2 is 500 minus V1. How much? 100. So total 400. Correct option is first one is the correct one. In simple method, dilution 0.5, that is convert to 0.1. So concentration 1 by 5. So volume must becomes 5 times. That means 100 into 5, 500. So water added, that is equal to V2 minus V1. 500 minus 100, that is 400 centimeter cube. This is another method. This is formula based. Next question. Which among the following is a noble gas? Nitrogen, hydrogen, oxygen, helium. Helium. Helium is a noble gas which is 18th group elements. Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. These all are noble gases. So correct option is fourth one is the correct one. Next question. Which among the following is known as white vitriol? Zinc sulfate, zinc chloride, zinc phosphate, zinc oxide. That is zinc sulfate. ZnSO4 7H2O. I am giving other vitriols also. Blue vitriol, that is copper sulfate CuSO4 5H2O. Next, green vitriol, that is ferrous sulfate FeSO4 7H2O. Important vitriol names for competitive exams. So correct option is first one is the correct one. Next question. Which of the following process is known as fusion? Which one? Change of liquid to solid, change of solid to liquid, change of liquid to vapor, change of gaseous state into solid state. Which one? Change of solid into liquid. Change of solid into liquid. This is known as fusion. If you know what type of these changes, let me know in the comment section. So in this question, correct option is second one. Next question. Ammonia evolved from 0.75 gram of the soil sample in the Geldol method for nitrogen estimation. Neutralize 10 ml of 1 H2SO4. Find the percentage of nitrogen present in the soil. So in this question, given is mass of soil sample. How much? 0.75 gram. Volume of H2SO4 that is equal to 10 milliliter, 0.010 liter. Concentration of H2SO4 that is equal to already given 1 m. Percentage of nitrogen in soil you have to find out. So this is Geldal method. Calculate nitrogen estimation. What is the formula? Percentage of nitrogen is equal to mass of nitrogen by mass of sample into 100. So mass of hydrogen you have to find out. Mass of sample already given 0.75 into 100. So you can find mass of nitrogen. Here moles of H2SO4 N is equal to mv 1 into 0.010. How much? 0.010 mole. What is the reaction? 2 moles of ammonia reaction with H2SO4, it gives NH4 twice SO4. Here 1 mole of H2SO4 that is equal to 2 moles of ammonia. So moles of ammonia that is equal to 2 into 0.010. How much? 0.020 mole. This is the mole of ammonia. Each mole of ammonia contains 1 mole of nitrogen. So N is equal to 0.020. So finally mass of nitrogen is equal to 0.020 into nitrogen. How much? 14. That is equal to 0.28 grams. This is mass of nitrogen. You have to substitute this in this formula. 0.28. That is equal to 28 by 75 into 100. 3 4. So how much? 37.33%. Second option is the correct one. Next question. The quantity of PCl5 was heated in a 10 decimeter cube vessel at 250 degrees centigrade. PCl5, PCl3 and Cl2. At equilibrium, the vessel contains 0.1 mole of PCl5 and 0.2 mole of Cl2. The equilibrium constant of the reaction. What is the equilibrium constant? You have to find out. Given equation, PCl5 gives rise to PCl3 plus Cl2. This is the given reaction. Volume of vessel already given, that is equal to 10 decimeter cube. At equilibrium, PCl5 how much? 0.1 mole. Next Cl2 how much? 0.2 mole. So PCl3 and Cl2, that is 1:1 ratio. So here PCl3 also how much? 0.2 mole. Next, convert moles into concentration. Mole into concentration. PCl5 that is equal to 0.1 by 10. How many? 0.01. Next, PCl3 0.2 by 10, 0.02 m. Cl2 0.2 by 10, 0.02. Next, apply the Kc expression, that is PCl5 gives rise to PCl3 plus Cl2. Kc is equal to PCl3 products by reactants. PCl5. PCl3 how much? 0.02. Next, Cl2 0.02 by PCl5 0.01. So that is how much? 0.004 by 0.01. So final answer is 0.04. So correct option is fourth one is the correct one. Next question. The one which has least iodine value is sunflower oil, ginger oil, ghee, groundnut oil. Which one? Ghee. Because this is unsaturated, sorry, not unsaturated. Ghee is saturated fatty acid. This has lowest iodine value. Other sunflower oil, ginger oil, groundnut. These are highly unsaturated, high iodine value. High iodine, highly unsaturated. So our question is least. So correct option is ghee. Third one is the correct option. Next question. What is Hund's rule? This question already explained. Please check it once our previous videos. What is the correct option? First one. Electrons fill orbital singly before pairing. First option is the correct one. Electrons fill orbitals singly before pairing. Next question. Which one of the following when dissolved in water gives hissing sound? Limestone, slacker lime, soda lime, quick lime. That is quick lime. This is calcium oxide. CaO, that reaction with water to form CaOH twice. Limestone, that is CaCO3. This is not Q. Slacker lime, already product in this reaction. So this is not correct. Soda lime, this is mixture of NaOH and CaO. So correct option is quick lime. Fourth option is the correct one. Next question. The rusting of iron nail. That is, first of all, rusting is oxidation of iron. So iron reaction with oxygen to form 2Fe2O3. So then mass of iron nail increases. So this is the increase its weight. Second option is the correct one. Next question. What is the shape of p orbital? This question also repeated question. That is dumbbell shape. Second option is the correct one. Next question. A diabetic person carries a packet of glucose with him always because glucose increases the blood sugar almost instantaneously. That is hypoglycemia. Fourth option is the correct one. Next question. What does the azimuthal quantum number determine? It determines the shape of orbital. This is also repeated question. Correct option is the second one. Orientation of orbital is magnetic. Spin is spin quantum number. Energy level is principal quantum number. Next question. In countries near to polar region, the roads are sprinkled with CaCl2. This is because minimize the Snowfall. Snow accumulation on the road. So correct option is second one is the correct one. This is the extra information for CaCl2. CaCl2 dissolved in thin layer of water present on snow. This produces solution whose freezing point is lower than 0 degrees. It exists as ice or snow melt and further freezing is reduced. CaCl2 is particularly effective at low temperature because its dissolution is exothermic. Next question. The early attempt to classify elements as metals and non-metals was made by, this is periodic table, Anthony Lavoisier in 1789. This one of the earliest systematic classification of elements, although it was not modern periodic table classification. So correct option is third one. What about the other Mendeleev, Luther Meyer and Moseley? Mendeleev proposed the periodic table based mainly on the atomic mass and chemical properties. Luther Meyer independently developed a periodic classification and showed periodicity of properties. Moseley established that elements should be arranged according to atomic number, leading to the modern periodic law. Next question. Reactions that have standard free energy changes less than 0 always have equilibrium constant is equal to, under standard condition, delta G naught is equal to minus RT ln K. Delta G naught standard Gibbs free energy, gas constant, temperature, equilibrium constant. What is the given? Delta G naught is less than 0. So minus RT ln K is also 0. But equilibrium constant is greater than 0. That is K is greater than 1. So correct option is second one, greater than unity. Next question. A 6% solution of urea is isotonic with 6% weight by volume means 6 grams of urea, that is 100 milliliter solution. In 1 liter 60 grams of urea. Molecular mass of urea is also 60. So M is equal to 60 by 60, that is equal to 1. Urea is non-electrolyte. It is not dissociate. So osmolarity of urea, that is equal to 1. Next, glucose also non-electrolyte, that is 1 m glucose solution, that is equal to 1 osmolar liter per liter. So correct option is first one is the correct one, that is glucose solution. Next question. Which among the following is popularly called as hypo? Which one? Sodium thiosulfate, that is Na2S2O3. This is also known as sodium thiosulfate pentahydrate, that is Na2S2O3 5H2O. It is historically used in photography as a fixing agent. So in this, third one is the correct one. Next question. Which one among the following statements about an atom is not correct? Atoms always combine to form molecules. No. It is not combine always to form molecules. So first statement is the wrong statement. Next, second statement. Atoms are the basic units from molecules ions are formed. This is the correct statement. Atoms are always neutral in nature. Yes, because it is positive and negative. Atoms aggregate in large number to form the matter that can see, feel and touch. Yes, this is also correct statement. So our question is wrong statement. So first one is the correct for this question. Here atoms do not always combine to form molecules. Same element exists as singlet and independent atoms, especially noble gases such as helium, neon, argon. That is why statement 1 is the wrong. So correct option is first one. Next question. What is the principal quantum number related to? This is also repeated question. Which one? Energy level of electron. First option is the correct one. Next question. An organic compound X is oxidized by using acidified K2Cr2O7. The product obtained reacts with phenylhydrazine but does not answer silver mirror test. The possible structure of X is. Here X is reaction with acidified K2Cr2O7. It gives product. That reaction with phenylhydrazine. This is not give silver mirror test. First of all, silver mirror test it tells the aldehyde that is positive tolerance test. That is it gives the silver mirror test. Next, ketone negative tolerance test. Not the silver mirror. So here no silver. So here what is the product? Ketone. Ketone reaction with phenylhydrazine not give the silver mirror test. Then what is the X here? Secondary alcohol. Secondary alcohol. That reaction with K2Cr2O7H plus it forms ketone CH3CO CH3 2-propanol. So what is the correct option? Third one is the correct one. Next question. A radioactive isotope has a half-life of 10 years. What percentage of the original amount of it remain after 20 years? What is the given? Half-life radioactive. That is 10 years. Next, time lapse. That is 20 years. Initial is 100. So, first half-life that is after 10 years. That is 50. This is first half-life. Next, 50 into 50, it forms 25. This is second half-life. Our question is after 20 years. This is after 10 years. This is after 20 years. That is 25%. Fourth one is the correct one. If you want, you can solve in this formula. N is equal to 100, 1 by 2, 20 by 10. That is equal to 100, 1 by 2 square. Finally, it is 25%. Every half-life reduces the amount to half of the previous amount. Half of the previous amount. Not the half of the original amount. It is half of the previous amount, not the original. So it is 25% is the correct one. Fourth option is the correct. Next question. The test used for identifying peptide linkage in proteins is which test? Peptide linkage. That is Purette test. It indicates the violet or purple color. This is also violet ring. Amino acid or free ammonia. This is ninhydrin. It is also give purple color. So our question is peptide. Answer is Burette test. Fourth one is the correct one. Next question. Human stomach produces acid X, which helps in digestion of food. Acid X is, I think everyone knows this question, that is hydrochloric acid, HCl. Third one is the correct one. This is secreted by parietal cells or oxyntic cells of gastric glands. Next question. At what temperature the RMS velocity of SO2 to be same as that of O2 at 303 Kelvin? What is the given? First, gas 1, that is SO2. Gas 2, that is O2. Here, what is the temperature? 303 Kelvin. RMS velocity of SO2 is equal to RMS velocity of O2. What is the formula? V RMS is equal to 3 RT by M. For equal RMS velocity, TSO2 by MSO2 root of TO2 by MO2. Root cancel. TSO2 by MSO2, that is equal to 2 TO2 by MO2. Molar masses. What is molar masses for SO2 and O2? SO2 is equal to 32 plus 2 into 16. How much? 64. For O2 how much? 32. TSO2 by MSO2 molecular formula 64. TSO2 by molar mass how much? 64. That is equal to TO2. What is the temperature? Already given, 303 Kelvin by molar mass of O2 is 32. TSO2 is equal to 303 into 64 by 32. TSO2 is equal to 303 into 2, that is equal to 606 Kelvin. So SO2 is twice of O2. O2 is given 303. So SO2 is double, 606. This is simple one. Simple method you have to calculate. So correct option is third one is the correct one. Next question. Which one of the following is not a synthetic fiber? Angora, rayon, nylon, polyester. Which one? Angora. This is natural animal fiber. All are that. Rayon is a man-made. Rayon, man-made element. Synthetic. Next, nylon and polyester also synthetic. Our question is not synthetic fiber. So first option is the correct one. So that's all about today's video. Remaining question we'll discuss in another session. I already uploaded part 1 and part 2 videos. Please check it once. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, comment and subscribe to Easy Chemistry by Vennela. Thanks for watching.